Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to make your own podcast, and not only that, how to crush it with your podcast so your business and online success all increases. Hey, this is Louise Condon, creator of the Ultimate Launch Podcast Guide, Podcaster's Secret Weapon, and host of 2 different podcasts. So I know a lot about podcasting, and I'm excited to teach you how to create a podcast. Now, the first thing that you're going to need when it comes to creating a podcast is a laptop. Yes, there's a lot of debate about what you can use and shouldn't use for recording your podcast. Some friends of mine use their phone. Some people use handhelds. But when it comes to me and my own personal preference, and my number one recommendation is do it on a computer. It's going to make things a lot simpler. You're going to have a bigger screen and a lot more control over everything that you're doing. So one, have a computer. Don't get too crazy with it. You don't need to go out and buy some new laptop. Listen, when I first started with my show, I had an old laptop. It was like 7 or 8 years old, but it worked. It did the job. So you're going to need a laptop. Make sure to have that. Now, recording software is the second thing that you're going to need to create a podcast. And again, you don't have to get too crazy with it. People get all excited. They go out and buy all this expensive stuff, but you don't need to do that. Use recording software. If you have a MacBook, GarageBand will do it. If you don't like GarageBand, check out Audacity. It works on PC and it works on MacBook. It's great, and I know a lot of people that make professional music that are using Audacity. So have recording software like GarageBand or Audacity, and if you want, you can go out and you can buy some other software, but these are the 2 that I recommend. All right, so number 3, you're gonna need a decent microphone. Again, don't get too crazy with it. You can use something like a headset that has a little mic in it, and that'll work. When I first started, that's what I used. I know a lot of people are still using that, and it'll work just fine. And if you want to step it up, feel free to click in the description, and I have a few microphones that I've recommended for you, like the ATR 2100 or the Blue Yeti, and there's a variety of other mics. But if you're first just getting started, use something simple, the ATR or the Blue Yeti, all under $150. I highly recommend just use one of those. All right, so number 4, you're going to need podcast hosting. You're going to need somewhere to host your podcast. What a lot of people don't get is when they go into iTunes or other places, they're actually streaming the podcast from somewhere else. Now, what podcast hosting should I use? It's a big debate. There's a lot of discussion around it. I highly recommend you use PodBean. It's my preferred resource for podcast hosting, and from there you'll be all set up and they'll simplify everything for you. All right, so number 5. This is the thing that a lot of podcasters miss out on, and if you don't have it, you're missing out big time. So what is that number 5 thing? A website. Yeah, I know. It seems like in this day and age, everybody has a website, but if you don't have one, make sure that you have a website. Don't podcast without it. That isn't to say that you can't record and do your recordings without a website, but don't release your podcast until you have a website. All right, so now we've gone into my 5 things that you need to create a podcast. They're all in the description. I've created links for you, but I want to dive in deeper with you on how to crush it with your podcast, how to make money, and how to drive sales and drive people to your website. I've been around for a while, and I've created a course. I've created everything for you, and I've created some stuff that's pretty much free for you. So make sure to click on the description and head on over where I've got some free guides, tools, and resources for you.